Oh my god.
Hello,
Hi.
and welcome to a new Gaming Stooges Let's Play. It's Kirby's Dream Land 2! I finally got around to it.
Man, it's only been a year and a half since the first one? I don't remember. When did we do the
Really?
first one?
I was gonna say, it actually feels like it's been longer. I
Hold,
mean, it could have only been a year and a half.
hold on, let's find out. I'm Jack, by the way.
I'm Cloud, the host for this one.
No, I refuse.
No? Oh.
No.
And he's redacted. Also, I was wrong. It's been 2.5 years.
Damn. Yeah, no, that sounds more close to what I was thinking. Anyway, this is Kirby's Dream Land 2. Kirby's Dream Land 2 came out on the Game Boy in, I forget what year, but it was after Kirby's Adventure.
I'm gonna Google it.
YouTube says 1995, so we'll go with that.
Oh yeah, that's right. YouTube likes to do the thing for us.
That
Yeah,
is
okay,
correct.
If I just scroll down.
1995.
So, anyway, Kirby's Dream Land 2 is a much bigger game than Kirby's Dream Land 1. It consists of 7 main worlds, and all of those are split into stages. The earlier levels are longer than the later, or shorter than the later ones, because, like, they have less levels. But overall, a pretty decently sized Game Boy game. This one retains the power-ups that were introduced in Kirby's Adventure, and also is the first game where we get to see the friends.
Friends.
Yeah.
Remember the friends
What are-
from Kirby's Dream Land 3?
What are friends?
What are friends for?
And why do they rock so hard?
I was gonna say, they actually help us get to certain things that you can collect in this game. This game has a few different collectibles. There's these little, like, star pieces, like these guys here. Collecting 7 will give you a bonus life. They do nothing else. Also, there's this thing you can do at the end of levels and try and, like, get certain bonuses if you time the jump right. Spoiler alert, I think I maybe get the actual, like, top highest bonus once in the entire game.
Dang.
I don't even know if it was on screen or off screen either. I don't remember if it was a repeat of that I did, because I had to play a couple levels multiple times, or if it was actually my first playthrough of a level.
Depending on the game, the timing for those can be tricky.
Yes.
You know, we
Oh boy, it's a
did
sack.
Kirby's Dream Land 3 back in 2013.
Yep.
We
I
did.
remember. I was there for that. It was one of the first LPs I was a part of, actually.
I was gonna say, we've actually, with this, we'll have done Kirby's Dream Land 1, 2, 3, Kirby's Adventure, Kirby's Superstar. We did Adventure through the remake.
We should probably redux Dreamland 3 at some point.
Hey. That's all
I
have to
mean,
say on
I
that.
forget. Am I also doing Crystal Shards? I think I'm doing Crystal Shards.
I thought I was doing that game, but I mean, if you want
you
to, I
do
won't.
Crystal?
It's not you.
I mean,
He's here!
anyway, it's Rick.
It's Rick!
It's Rick.
He gets his own theme music too. Cool thing about this game, and I'm pretty sure the case was true in Dreamland 3. It's been 8 years. But if you have a power-up, you'll get a special fusion power-up if you have one of the friends with you at the same time. So, like, you get this cool fire breath if you have the flame power-up.
The answer to that is yes. It's the same in Dreamland 3. Which they then went on to steal that idea for Planet Robobot.
Planet Robobot, yep. Still better than Kirby Triple Deluxe, though.
Better than a lot of games.
Yeah.
Just in general.
Robobot is a fucking good game.
Yeah.
It really is.
If you ever
I
asked
really
us to
enjoyed
rank
Dreamland
the Kirby
2, though.
games,
Robobot would most likely be number 1.
yeah, probably.
Because
I mean, it would be high. It would be high up there.
I think we all have different favorite Kirby games, but I think that's the only one that we all agree is, like, probably top 3.
Yeah, that's true. Because you like...
Superstar.
Yeah.
Well, specifically Superstar Ultra, but yeah.
And my favorite one is Epic Yarn. And then Robobot right after. Robobot's like my number 2. I really like Kirby's Dream Land 2. Like, I'm not gonna knock Kirby's Dream Land 2. Like, I know we're talking about other Kirby games, but this is actually so this was the first time. Oh, I probably should mention this. I'll get back to my other topic. This room is one of the rooms for the rainbow drops. There's 7 rainbow drops in the game, 1 in each of the worlds. They're hidden in one level. It's not. There's really no like rhyme or reason which level they choose per world, but you have to use certain power-ups or combinations of friends and power-ups in order to get to some of them. The first one is not too bad. I'm not going to do any of these as I go along. There's going to be one part near the end that's going to be devoted to getting all the rainbow drops, so I can explain it all at once and show where to find all of them. But that is where the first rainbow drop is. And just so you guys know, if you don't get all the rainbow drops, you can't actually fight the true final boss of the game. Like a lot of other Kirby games, you gotta actually get an important collectible in order to finish the game for reals.
Anyway, what were you saying earlier?
So I played this this was actually my first Kirby game I ever played, but I only played a part of it, and I played it back on using a Super Game Boy, back when I was like 7 or 8. So it was my first exposure to Kirby, but I didn't play that much of it, since it wasn't owned by me. I finally finished it for the Let's Play, and I have to say, it's probably up there. I think it's it measures up. I think it's one of my favorite Kirby games. I was frustrated with a certain section of the game in particular, but other than that, I really, really enjoyed this game. Hey guys, it's Wispy Woods, and he's wearing a mask and googly glasses for some reason.
Oh man, I wonder who that could be.
The trick to beating him is just dodge his spikes, they follow a very set pattern, as you can see, and just slowly whittle his health down. A lot of the bosses, it's easier to actually use the projectiles that you can suck up and spit back like these apples. They do a lot more damage, but you can get away with using power-ups too.
He should just be weak to fire and just take
he really should
massive damage.
But for some reason he's not. And that's a running thing with this game that might be a little bit of a detriment. Like, it's really cool that you have the power-ups in this game like you did in Kirby's Adventure, but against bosses, there's almost no incentive to actually use the power-ups because they're not really weak to any of them. In fact, they're more weak to their own projectiles than they are actual power-ups. I mean, some of them, it's easier to handle. It'll still take a long time to beat them because they take so little damage, but, like, the best you'll get is that if you have a certain friend, their maneuverability will make it easier to keep avoiding the boss's attacks. But anyway, I try to keep Rick around as long as possible, but there are actually multiple friends. You've got, Ku. You've got, I don't know if it's pronounced Kine or Kine or whatever, the fish guy. Gooey's in this game.
Fuck yeah.
You almost never have to use him though, and it's also very rare he pops up, and I'm gonna tell you now, I don't ever use him.
How dare you? This game is not complete.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. He's not necessary to beat the game though. But Ku is.
Everyone is necessary to beat the game.
That's kind of wholesome.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But yeah, this is Ku. Ku has it helps Kirby just free fly instead of having to like float. I like the fire power up combined with him because he just does like a falcon kick sort of maneuver, just kind of like boom, just like a diagonal flaming tackle. The best power-up to use with Ku, in my opinion, though, is Cutter, because you get, like, this triple projectile that has a huge range out in front of you.
You know, Koo could just fly to the top of that
Really
minigame.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be fair, so it's against the rules. This level is the level where the rainbow drop appears in, but you have to go down to the very far left side, and you also need a certain combination of power-ups, which I'll get to when we get to that part, so we're not going to be getting it, but this is the level that you would do it in for this world. There's going to be two, I think this is just the first... No, actually, this is the first 3 worlds. I do the first 3 worlds in this part, because the first one's super short, the second one's pretty short, so... That's why this part's longer. We got the needle.
Hell yeah.
You just shit needles on things, it's pretty great, actually.
How dare.
It also kind of stops your movement if you're, like, currently in the middle of moving. So, it can kind of be useful to stop yourself sometimes.
Get it? Yeah.
Did not need that.
Oh well. You got
Thanks,
it
though.
anyway. I have never played this game.
You've never played this game.
Nope.
I own
I
it.
suggest it. It's fun.
Do you own
I
like
have
the
it on
original
the 3DS.
cartridge? Lyndon?
Probably.
Oh, I have
was
it,
gonna say
I have
probably.
the cartridge, yeah.
Yeah, that's
I was gonna say, because Landon usually gets his games physically. I have it on the 3DS eShop through Virtual Console.
I think I might also have it on the 3DS eShop, but I know for a fact I have the cartridge. Because I actually bought it, anticipating doing this exact
No.
Let's Play.
I want my power back.
don't do it, Cloud.
Yeah, no, that is a
That's
bottomless
death.
pit. Do not go down there. You die if you do.
I hear
No,
there's
you
a
got it.
secret
That's a running-
1-up if you do go down there, though. So,
Yeah,
What?
go check it out.
It's a running thing with Kirby games. They try to delight you with the advent of adventure, but if you dive down there, you just die.
Cloud, I just want to point out that you brought those birds to life by taking off one shell and smashing it against the other, and then killed them by throwing them into each other.
Yep.
what does the parasol do? What?
You spin
Oh,
around.
okay.
We.
I,
Is this
I
a
accept
lamp
this.
with a foot?
I
That-
believe actually it's an umbrella because it gives you the parasol ability if you don't already have it.
All right, so it's an umbrella with one eye, a face, and a foot, and it throws its fucking sandal at you.
Isn't that
I
just
don't-
a like type of oni in like Japanese
Yeah,
rules?
I was gonna say it's an oni in Japanese lore because there's a Toho character based on the same concept too.
Gooey!
No! You killed
Yep.
Gooey!
I'm sorry.
Oh,
What
my
the
fucking
I
fuck?
didn't mean to.
What
I
the
didn't mean to.
absolute... Kill this man! Everyone! Go
Roasted-
beat up Cloud!
Rest in peace, Gooey.
Rest in peace, Gooey. I hope you burn in hell, Cloud. How dare!
Damn.
God.
Like I said, unfortunately, Gooey is the only friend that's not necessary for anything in this game, so he's more of just like a bonus. But he is there if you I believe you need to already have Koo though, because the way that Gooey appears is most of the time he appears if you already have the friend that corresponds to that bag. So like if you're supposed to get Kine or Kine, and you have Kine, then Gooey will appear instead.
Nice, we did it.
Okay, I lied. I do get that one time. It's time for the boss fight.
Except I'm mad at you, actually, so I hope you don't get that 1-up ever again.
This boss fight's fun. I don't remember the name of these characters, but it's your typical Game Boy boss where you have the enemies coming from the sides, and you have to hit the correct one before they run away. This boss type has been used quite a few times in Game Boy games. I don't know why.
It's a thing in Kirby games a lot.
This was used in as one of the boss archetypes in a Smurfs game for the Game Boy.
This is Nerf and Nelly.
weird.
I played a Smurfs game on the Game Boy. Yes.
Yeah, this is Nerf and Nelly. That's the name of the boss.
Nerf and Nelly. You can suck up those bombs and hit them with them. You can also just suck up the kids and throw them at them too.
This is actually their first. This is their first game that they show up in.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, there was like what 2 other games before this.
Yeah, there's only 2.
So,
because Kirby's Dream Land 1 in 1992, and then Kirby's Adventure in 1993.
yeah. So basically, they didn't show up in Adventure because God knows they didn't show up in the first game.
There were so many Kirby games on the Game Boy, though. There was also Pinball, Star Stacker. There was also a,
They just put out...
not on the Game Boy. Go ahead.
They just put out a lot of fucking Kirby games in the 90s.
Oh, yeah. I love Koo's face while we're riding on the star. He's just sleeping.
I mean, it's the only
This
break he
is-
gets. He has to fucking
Yep.
lug Kirby around. Although Kirby probably doesn't weigh much. He probably weighs about as much as a beach ball.
Which is insane considering the sheer amount he eats.
I mean, consider that Kirby is 8 inches tall.
He's also probably made of some weird matter.
He probably weighs like a pound.
But yeah, anyway, the first 2 worlds, which flew by the way, are called Grassland and Big Forest. This is Ripple Field. So this is, spoiler alert, the water-themed level.
Oh boy.
I like this level, though. This is a pretty fun world.
I was gonna say, it's actually Cloud's least favorite.
No, I enjoy this world. Would it be on a hypothetical top water levels idea that we were musing over? I don't know, maybe. I'd have to think about it.
Would you, though, in a 1 game per franchise rule when Kirby's Epic Yarn exists?
True.
Because I imagine you would use the water level from that game over this one.
Guys, you can blow bubbles underwater.
Bah. Bah. I love the way they shimmy into the door.
Yeah. Also, I apologize if
Ooh,
we
there you go.
almost never get the chance to hear some of the actual world level themes because of the fact that I'm using the Friends so much.
Yeah, what the hell?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Don't touch those.
Well, don't suck at them.
Yeah. They get mad if you
Oh,
suck
that was
them,
so
but otherwise
close.
They leave you alone.
That was so close.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Hold-
This is
hold
a
the phone.
Mario level? What the fuck?
What's up, Mr. Jellyfish? Oh, God. Alright,
Yeah.
fine. I guess that's
He-
what's up.
He gives us the spark power up if we beat him. Ow. He does have a bit of a pattern, but sometimes if you're like too far away, he'll kind of like do shit that you don't want him to do. The idea is you want him to do that move where he just jumps up and throws a star down at you, but he likes to do that other attack more where he like does a shockwave if he's all the way on the other side.
This man is
God damn it.
Master Green.
Thankfully, he goes down in 3 hits. Oh, fuck.
This is his only game appearance.
Really?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, because they replaced the representative for the spark ability with a different character.
Oh my god.
This is the same as the ability. They kept this the same between 2 and 3.
You can shoot freaking light bulbs.
Yeah.
I
Guys, I'm Nikola Tesla.
I love this.
And then you got this like groovy music playing. But yeah, he I just love how Kine just has Kirby in his mouth. But actually, this power-up combination that I have is what you'll need to start doing some of the stuff in this world. It's not like 100% required, but if you're not like using a guide, you'll probably need to use the light bulb because it lights up some areas and some side stuff in some of the levels so that you can actually see what you need to do. And one of those actually leads to the room with the rainbow drop of this room. You don't need this actual power up if you already know where the hidden door is in the level. But you'll probably use it so you can find where it is the first time. Also, I don't really want to change my power up. I kind of like what I have now, so.
It's the best. You get this one up way more often than you thought you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really did.
What was that? The third time in a row?
Yeah.
Goddamn, Cloud. I think I get it maybe once. You get it 3 times in part 1.
I lied. I'm false advertising in the opposite direction.
Yeah, no, see, you're setting our expectations low.
Yeah. Because, I mean, you guys usually are like, man, Cloud, you suck. So if I'm just like, yeah, I suck, then if I don't suck, it's a pleasant surprise.
Yeah. You still killed Gooey, though, and that is unforgivable.
Yeah, so... we will
I'm going to hell for
perish.
that.
We will not try you for your crimes. We will just, end
Did you
yours.
actually kill Gooey? I'm unclear on what actually happened.
He killed Gooey.
So,
It happened.
yeah.
Roll back the tape. It happens. He just straight up murdered him.
That's fucked up. Do you think... What's the fish's name?
Kine.
Kine, or...
It's like, it's Kine, so it's either
it's
Kine or Kine.
It's probably Kine, considering it's Japanese.
Yeah.
But do you think he enjoys this?
I don't know. But anyway, if you use the light, you can actually reveal this room that I mentioned in the last level that we were playing it. But that block requires a different ability than the one we have.
Boo.
So you can find the room with this power-up, but you actually are going to need to use a different one to actually get in there. I will say, by Kirby standards, because usually Kirby games are generally easy. They generally don't, do anything like too crazy. This game, while the levels themselves are not hard, getting the rainbow drops can be tricky later on in the game, starting with this one, actually. And the final bosses, some of the bosses in general, can actually be pretty tricky, like I mentioned, because of the fact that there's no weaknesses for them. By the way, that Rocky that dived into the water and killed himself, you kind of need him because you need his stone power up for that other room. Shit.
From what I can tell, it is Kine, although his Japanese name is Kane. K-A-I-N.
Okay.
Where do the light bulbs come from?
From
I don't know.
Kirby.
Yeah, they probably respelled it for American audiences, so so that it's not mistaken with like Kine and Abel or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, this is the boss. Yeah, it's a giant anglerfish.
This feels ironic.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's this man's name?
I forgot to mention the more that you charge the light bulb, the farther it will go.
Ooh.
And up to a certain point. Oh no! Damn it! That was an accident. While the light bulb, the spark power up is not that strong against him, it is so much more useful to like not have to wait to like absorb shit. So unfortunately, this boss fight just got a lot more tricky.
I would like both of you to take a guess at what this boss's name is.
No. I give up.
Albert.
Just give me your best guess.
Albert.
All right, we got Albert.
Yeah.
Cloud.
I'm gonna call him Puffer Man.
Sweet Stuff.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Well, we just beat Sweet Stuff.
That
I
is
lie
hilarious.
at you not, and I will not post that in the spoilers because...
That's too funny.
Anyway, that was the first 3 worlds. In the next part, we're gonna go into... oh boy. Ice level.
Oh yeah, I'm landing.